Alright. 1007. Taiyuki-san talking about Chopper. It's always running gag in One Piece. He's a reindeer, but everybody calls him a raccoon dog. You know, that's what he looks like anyway. So we're on the floor inside the Skull Dome here. The fighting continues, showing all these men are wiped out and everybody's reaction to Higuro the Flower, how strong he is. We get reactions from Apu, Drake, even some of the Beast Pirates. The guy's still behind him with the sword, getting ready to decapitate him. The guy has trouble doing it because Higuro the Flower is kind of like he's kind of like a father figure to him. He's having trouble pulling the trigger and lopping his head off with a sword. And the other guys are like, I can't blame him. So the underling of the Beast Pirates are, you know, crying out to the Queen, you know, why are you doing this to us? Why are you, you know, turning into these ice demons or whatever? Why did you do this to us? The Queen's telling them to know their place, you know. First of all, you're either waiters or you're the pleasures, which means they've taken a smile of devil fruit. If they're a pleasure, they've taken a smile of devil fruit and they lost the gamble. They don't have any powers. And the waiters will never get any powers because they never got a chance to take the smile of devil fruit, which is an artificial devil fruit. So either way, they're just like normal people. The pleasures, they get all the side effects from the smile without getting the power from the smile. So they can't show emotions. The only thing they can do is laugh. Even when they're sad, even when they're depressed, all they can do is laugh and smile, like, you know, like they're crazy. And then the waiters are pretty much just regular people who never got a chance to take the smile devil fruit. The gifters are the ones that took the devil fruit and successfully got a power. And Queen's telling them this, and like, you're useless to us now. You're more useful as an ice oni, as a demon, and whatever your lifespan, you know, you're expendable now. And they're reacting to it as, you know, we can't die here. You know, I'm leaving the sorry crew, they're turning against Queen. You know, they're like, I can't die here. And some of them are like, you know, kill everybody with the demon virus, the Oni virus. You know, friend or foe, because I just want to survive. They're fighting for survival now, every man for himself. And now basically Queen's talking junk about Chopper, talking about he's a pirate. He's not going to be honorable. He's not going to do the right thing and cure everybody like he said he was going to do. Because Chopper said, you know, friend or foe, I'm going to cure you because I'm a doctor and that's my role in this world, is to cure people, to heal people. So, there we go, just like I said last chapter. Chopper at the last minute stops the guy from swinging his sword. He catches on with his helmet. He has this like big old like samurai type helmet on. And he stops the sword. And then you see the cure, he puts the cure in Higuro's mouth. And you hear a gulp sound like he swallowed. And it's Chopper telling him, no, oh yeah, relief, I just saved you in the nick of time. Pretty much like everybody said in the last chapter what would happen. You know, the samurai are like praising Chopper. He like that they had faith in him. You know what I mean? So he gets a cannon, and he's pretty much weaponizing the cure now. Queen had a cannon shooting the virus. Now he has a cannon that shoots the cure out, and he's firing it on everybody. It's like a big mushroom cloud, and it's curing everybody. And it shows Chopper. He's explaining this, what he's doing, and he's, you know, saying he has this ethical, you know, argument with Queen that you shouldn't weaponize a virus. You shouldn't weaponize this. This isn't something you should use as a weapon. It's unethical. It's unethical. So he gets the Geneva Convention. And Queen's talking to Chopper, you know, asking him, you know, where'd you get this, you know, medical expertise? And Queen tries to go to attack Chopper, and the pleasures are getting in the way of Queen attacking Chopper, because they're like, you know, we'd rather die, you know, protecting him because he saved us. We would already been dead anyway, you know. So we take our chances of fighting you instead of, you know, fighting for you. Chopper use a rumble ball. Everybody's watching him. He pops the rumble ball, goes monster point, and slaps the shit out of Queen. First things first, I'm not a raccoon dog or whatever, and slaps the crap out of Queen. So hard that blood's coming out of Queen's mouth. So he's done some damage. And everybody's, you know, like, whoa, you know. It's a pretty cool reaction. Even here, the flower has his, you know, his hand over his mouth, you know, like, geez, I'm glad he's on our side, you know. He's pissed. That's a doctor, you know, and he's slapping the crap out of somebody, you know. He's throwing hands now. So now we go to Yamato and Shinobu, and they're running and they're fighting Kaido's men. And then it shows Momo. He's going through this, you know, this inner monologue of how, you know, he's a child and he wants to do more, but he can't because he's a child and he's pathetic. You know, he's kind of looking down on himself, and that causes him to transform into a dragon because that's his devil fruit power. And he's doing this meanwhile inside of Yamato's clothes. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why I didn't rip, you know, Yamato's clothes up, you know. I guess fan service. And everybody's freaking out because, I don't know. I know Yamato's never seen no Momo transform. But I don't even know if Shinobu's seen him transform yet. I know Kinemon did. So now we see CP0. They're talking about Vegapunk and him, you know, making the devil fruits, the artificial smile devil fruits. He was trying to do it, but it turned into a failure. The one that he did make is the one that Momo ate. He ate the smile devil fruit. That's the reason why he can turn into a dragon. And they're flashing back, you know, kind of flashing back to Punk Hazard. They mention it about the massive explosion that took place on Punk Hazard, and that used to be Vegapunk's lab at one point in time, and he abandoned it after the explosion. And they thought that that devil fruit that he made that was considered a failure, they thought that it was destroyed from the explosion, but it didn't. Momo ate it because he was starving and he didn't know what it was, and he ate it. He thought it was just a regular apple. So now we go down to the Scabbards, and they're talking amongst themselves, and they're, you know, talking about how Luffy is, you know, carrying on their fight and whatnot. They all took a beating and whatnot. And then you see the silhouette figure. I don't know how I feel about this. I hope to God that this is some type of impersonator, like a shapeshifter or something. I hope to God that this is not Kozuki Oden in the flesh, because this isn't right. I don't know how I feel about this. If that really is Kozuki Oden that's alive, I don't know, man. The Wheel of P, nobody dies in these anime anymore. It's like a video game. You die, you just start over from the last save point. I don't know how I feel about this. He should be dead right now. I hope to God that this is some type of shapeshifter, like I said, impersonator, or some type of hallucination. They're beaten so bad they hallucinated to seeing Kozuki Oden, or maybe some type of like spiritual ghost of Kozuki Oden. If not, he has a lot of explaining to do. A lot of explaining to do. How in the world for 20 years you leave your children to fend for themselves? How do you do that if you're still alive? Letting them believe that you're dead. How do you put your own kids through that type of hardship? And everybody you know through that type of hardship? How do you let somebody else fight your own battles like that? They got a lot of explaining to do if that's the real deal. If that's really Kozuki Oden, Second of all, he doesn't have his swords anymore. Zoro has his sword, and the other swords with that long-nosed guy that we know of. So what he's showing them with two swords. They're not habanero, the two swords that he's supposed to have, Emma and Abeno Harakiri. I can't even talk right. I don't like this at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. And it shows all the Scabbards. They're shocked. Kinemon's crying. I don't know, man. It would have been much better if he would have stayed dead. I hope to God this ain't true, this ain't accurate. I don't know how I feel about this. And we're on break next week, so how in the world? I don't like this at all. His name was Kozuki Oden. He was born to boil. And he boiled, and he's still here. He got shot in the head, and he's still here. How? How did he fake his death? And how did he stay away for so long? Where has he been hiding? Where has he been hiding at? How? There's so much to explain. I don't even know if I want to hear it, because I like to see other people's reaction to this. I would really like to see Roger's reaction, and King of Lightning. They're gonna go berserk over this. That really is him. There's gonna be some pillows thrown. I don't know. Well, anyway, that's the end of the chapter. It seemed kind of short, and I don't even know if it was sweet. There's a lot of explaining to do right now. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment, whatever. Thank you for watching. Peace.